The Young and the Restless continues its dramatic turn as the relationships between Phyllis Summers, Michael Baldwin, Lauren Fenmore Baldwin, and Sharon Newman become increasingly complicated. Dramatic confrontations not only reveal long-buried secrets, but also shake the trust between people who were once considered close friends. Phyllis, known for her strong and fierce personality, is in the middle of an emotional storm. She clearly feels that she is being separated from all important developments in the investigation related to Sharon Newman. This makes Phyllis unable to sit still. Deep down, she cannot bear the fact that people who were once close to her, like Michael and Lauren, are keeping important secrets from her. Phyllis believes that she has the right to know the truth. Meanwhile, Michael Baldwin is holding an important piece of the puzzle in his hands, Sharon's hypnotic memory of what happened in Heather's apartment that fateful night. This information not only provides new clues about the case, but also holds the key to understanding whether Sharon is truly innocent or if there is something fishy going on. However, Michael is in no hurry to share it with Phyllis, which only makes her more angry and suspicious. Michael and Lauren, pieces of a complicated story. While Phyllis is tormented by the lack of information, Michael and Lauren have their own approaches. Michael believes that protecting Sharon Newman is not only a legal duty, but also a moral one. He senses deep fear and hurt in Sharon, emotions that she has been hiding all this time. Michael understands that things are not as simple as they seem, and Sharon's hypnotic memories could change the entire situation of the case. Lauren, on the other hand, wants to support her husband, but also feels awkward in the face of Phyllis's doubts and criticisms. She realizes that Phyllis feels betrayed when both she and her husband seem to side with Sharon. But Lauren has her limits. When Phyllis speaks out strongly against Michael's protection of Sharon, Lauren decides it's time to draw the line. While Lauren's words are reassuring, they aren't enough to calm Phyllis's anger. In her eyes, Michael's protection of Sharon is an act of betrayal. And if Lauren sides with Michael, she's no different from a traitor. Sharon Newman, the inner battle and fear of the future. On the other side of the battle line, Sharon Newman is facing threats both physical and mental. She knows that she is at the center of a complex investigation, where all eyes are on her every word and action. Despite Michael's best efforts to protect her, Sharon can't escape the nagging fear of her future. Memories of that fateful night at Heather's apartment haunt Sharon. She knows that if the truth is twisted or misinterpreted, she could lose everything, but despite her fear, Sharon tries to stay strong. She decides to temporarily put all the chaos of the investigation out of her mind, to focus on self-care and finding peace of mind. It's not just Sharon's way of protecting herself, but also her way of preparing for what's to come. Tense confrontation and unanswered questions. As Phyllis continues to dig deeper into the case, she keeps asking herself, will Lauren and Michael reveal to her the truth about who else was in Heather's apartment that night? And more importantly, if she does receive this information, will Phyllis believe Sharon's new story? The answer remains unanswered, but one thing is certain, Phyllis won't stop easily. She knows that the missing pieces are right in front of her, and she just needs a little patience to find them. This makes the confrontation between her and Michael, and between her and Lauren, increasingly fierce. With conflicts overlapping and secrets gradually revealed, the battle between Phyllis, Michael, Lauren and Sharon is not only a confrontation of reason, but also a test of trust and friendship. Can the characters find the truth and overcome the cracks in their relationships? Or will these conflicts lead to irreversible consequences? Viewers will have to wait for the next episodes to find out. In the world of the young and the restless, anything is possible, and each character has their own story to tell. The Young and the Restless revealed to viewers a tense confrontation between Phyllis Summers and Lauren Fenmore Baldwin, all revolving around Michael Baldwin's defense of Sharon Newman. This event not only aroused Phyllis's curiosity, but also made her determined to dig deeper into the case that was shaking up all the relationships. From the beginning, Phyllis made no secret of her opinion that Michael was making a serious mistake by siding with Sharon. For Phyllis, this action was tantamount to a betrayal. She felt isolated and even viewed Lauren, who had always stood by Michael, as a traitor. However, Lauren, with her cool and firm demeanor, decided that she could no longer endure Phyllis' baseless accusations. During the confrontation, Lauren frankly stated that their friendship was still intact, and that she and Michael truly cared about Phyllis. But that doesn't mean they'll back down on her. Meanwhile, Phyllis feels left out. She learns that Lauren and Michael have new information about Sharon's hypnotic memories, a key piece of the case. This leaves Phyllis feeling more isolated than ever. She believes they're keeping secrets and is determined to find out the truth. Michael shares with Lauren important information about what Sharon remembered during her most recent hypnosis. Not only does Sharon's memories shed light on some of the details of the night of the incident, but they also create a new twist in the investigation. This makes Lauren and Michael think long and hard about whether to share this information with Phyllis, who knows her impulsive and speculative nature. Phyllis, as usual, refuses to stand still. She's determined to confront Lauren and Michael for answers. She wants to know if they have any information about the other person who appeared in Heather's apartment that fateful night. Somehow, Phyllis senses that there are still important pieces of the puzzle that she has yet to learn. On the other hand, Sharon is facing a nagging fear about her future. Whether she wants it or not, the memories evoked during the recent hypnosis session have revived her deepest emotions and worries. However, Sharon knows that if she continues to obsess over the case, she will not be able to find peace in her life. So she tries to put all the chaos of the investigation out of her mind, at least for a short time. However, this does not mean that Sharon can avoid the trouble that will follow. If Phyllis really learns about the news story involving Sharon, will she be willing to believe Sharon's testimony? With her suspicious and determined personality, Phyllis certainly won't accept anything without solid evidence. This raises the question, will Phyllis become an unlikely ally or continue to be an opponent in this complex battle? The confrontation between Phyllis and Lauren not only highlights their personal conflicts, but also reveals deep tensions in the relationship between the characters. Phyllis may see everything through the lens of betrayal, but Lauren and Michael believe they are doing the best thing not only for Sharon, but for everyone involved. However, no one can deny that their approach has left Phyllis isolated. The big questions remain. Will Phyllis be able to break through the barriers to uncover the truth? Will Lauren and Michael reveal everything they know, or will they continue to keep secrets for the good of the case? And most importantly, what will Sharon do to maintain her sanity when everything around her seems to be falling apart? This psychological battle will surely continue to create dramatic moments in the upcoming episodes of The Young and the Restless. Viewers will be glued to the screen as the characters confront each other, not only over the truth but also over relationships that are being tested to the core.